Okay. This is Great Britain, circa 1821. A proud empire, if I do say so myself. I think the music might be a little bit loud, but you know, couldn't be a better music to jam out to. So look at this, we got British India. It's not that great, but I mean, it's pretty big. British Africa, this is where I spent the most time, obviously. I spent more time on the East Coast than the West Coast, actually. Jesus. A lot of it is English. Oh, I guess we can look at it later. Started as England, obviously. I lost against France. But, you know. It's a bit of a hard war to win. Had a coalition.
Let's go, baby! Let's go, Cam!
What is
Let's
going
go,
on?
Baby. Where's that?
I have no idea.
Jerking off, eh?
Must be.
Did you catch up earlier jerking off?
I did not.
You in class today, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that's why. Because you sent me videos of himself jerking off, and like I thought you were laying in bed, but you weren't.
No.
What's going on, man, Brett?
Nice to meet you, Cameron.
This is my best friend.
Yeah?
He's equally as... When I talk to you like, he'll talk to you the same.
I see.
I'm getting him the fucking Daskin Donuts. Have you ever heard of those? The Daskin Donuts? Yeah, we're making them for you. I tried to get him to buy them. You do it though, right? What? Asian tea. Try it with me, right?
Yeah, we should probably do that
You
sometime.
take it the first shot? I'll
The-
debate. I wanna take
The first tide shot?
yeah, you have to take it though.
I don't have a shot glass.
No, like you just filled the full it.
Oh, right, you mentioned that.
Fucking, wanna come?
Sure.
Fuck. Yeah, no. Come on.
Let's do it. I'll pause this. Admittedly not expected. But you know, that's just what happens when your room is unlocked. So let's resume. As you can see, I started digging back into France after I regained Calais. Released Normandy as to feed them cores. Unfortunately, I didn't realize they only had one more core. But it was fine. I was over 100% overextension at the time. I released Gascony as well. The Ottomans were scary for everybody around them, I suppose. Doesn't take a genius to realize that. If they're in Alsace, you know, that's something to be scared about. I wasn't scared. Partition of France was short and sweet. Ended in my favor, I think. And there you have it. Europe at the end. I was allied to Russia near the end there. They weren't looking so hot, but then they kind of came back. Isn't that something, eh? Portuguese, South China. Alright, so we'll do Africa next. These two. Do two continents in one. I didn't concern myself with South America, but I did take Panama, and I built the canal. And I had quite the proud British Africa. Started with Cape Colony and worked up from there. Here we see the first European colonies in both continents. And the first British colonies in the south. Portugal had a bit of an on-again, off-again relationship with African colonies. Nothing too exciting happened here. As you can see, the Dutch didn't really make out too well in South America. But I did pretty well in Africa. I never really went after the Congo or Rwanda. I never went to war with Rwanda. I also got the colony of Aden. That was nice. Looks cool, I think. Next up, let's do Asia. And Australasia. Now we'll do maps without New Zealand. The Timurids were scary for quite some time. They had a lot of Indian territory. And Ming had quite the sphere of influence as well. They were allied to Vijayanagar, which crippled my Indian aspirations for quite some time. I had to focus on the East Indies instead. Right, that's where we end it. And off to the final continent, the final frontier, if you will. North America. Unfortunately, this is where the borders were the worst. For my colonies, anyway. Never paid it much attention. Oh yeah, Friesland got exiled to Canada. That was something else. Important thing to note, that's Dutch California and Ming Alaska. I know the colors look pretty similar, but don't be confused.
Thomas Arne's Rural Britannia, sung in fine style by Sarah Connolly, joined by the BBC Symphony Chorus, the BBC Symphony Orchestra, and the audience here at the Royal Albert Hall.
Let's see what autoplay brings us next. If they ever finish the applause. I wish I'd paid a little bit more attention to the borders of North America before I realized it was too late. But just look at that awful Spanish. Canada, Florida. It's just unfortunate. Is this just the same song? Same rendition, too. Alright, and that's the end game. Great Britain in the Rule Britannia immersion pack. I wish I could show other things, but, you know, with the timeline. Oh yeah, achievements. And then these are all the ones I got. Voting streak, 4 for trade, bright spark, and industrial evolution, and a protected market. Yeah. Have a good day.